So beautiful paintings. So
I can sit here and listen to this, don't I?
Yeah. You have to sit and listen. So I came to her barn. She has a huge art barn, and we selected lots of pieces, and we just brought them over, and we hang them, and we let them hang for a few months to see how it worked. And it actually worked wonderful. It was exactly the art the building needed. And well, for me, it is quite amazing to come upon an artist like Sandra, because it's not only the art she creates, it is the way she does it. So it is like you are actually buying a Sandra, because in the painting is so much energy and it's so much work and there is so much love and there is so much energy in it, that every time you look at it, it's a different painting. And it is sometimes it's really calming, and sometimes it's full of energy. And so for me, it was lovely working with her, because she guides the whole process, and she feels what works for a space and what doesn't work. And we always agreed on every piece. And yeah, I think any company that doesn't know art and that doesn't know how to make a space alive should be with you, because not only you deliver art, but you also deliver presence. So you have an easy way of going with people. Your biggest ability is that you can read people, their energy, and if you can do that, if you know how to deal with people, then you also know what they need, what kind of art goes well with them.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a special gift. It's because and you can see it in your work, or your life is in that work. So in order to put life in work, you need to know life. And I guess that that's what you do.
Yeah, that's true. But I also think it's very important that you're working with people that feel the same. Because if somebody said to me, Sandra, I've got this amazing space, and I would like this particular colour or that particular type of work, I couldn't do it. It has to be that I'm creating the collection, and that you show the collection, and you put it into a building to see if it works, but it also, maybe it doesn't work, and then there's nothing I can do, because I'll be the first one to say it doesn't work, because it will feel completely wrong. And I think we had that, didn't we? We put the paintings in different spaces, and sometimes
it didn't work.
It clashed, or it didn't go with the wall
But
colour.
now we're talking about existing work, which you also have done in the past, works in
commission.
Yeah, in commission.
Yeah, for me, I find that really hard to do.
Yeah, but it's also like a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a challenge,
and that also creates energy in a way.
Yeah, that also creates something else. But again, I think it depends on the people you work with. If I'm working with somebody that I click with, and it's a good relationship, it's like anything. You want to please, you want to help, you want to try and make something beautiful. Then I will try very hard, but it's not that that's easy.
So if you have a rotten personality, don't call Sandra.
Exactly. Don't
come
near me if you've got no soul.
I don't believe that. You always get along with everybody, and you understand, and sometimes it takes more investment or more energy
a lot more.
To get where you want to be, or to make the person see what goes well with, because lots of people, they don't know actually the environment of their company. If you're...
Well, they don't know what they want to say yet, because when they're first deciding...
Not only that, but they're so occupied with figures or business that they are not into this social atmosphere or something that the company wants to represent. And then it needs some, some talking and some energy. So like, what is the vibe in your company? What do you want to represent? What kind of people work here? Mostly men or mostly women? What kind of business are you in? And by talking in that way, you always get to a point that you go like, yeah, okay, this isn't a person for all naked women on the wall. But this is like a real corporate company that needs, strength and power and a very calming or disciplined piece. And what I love about your work is that it's conceptual art. It's that's being actually built layer by layer by layer, and there is this whole world behind every layer. People don't even realize that it's a painting built of layers, sometimes 20 layers, and things are behind it, and it makes you curious. You actually want to go and scratch.
I think that was, talking about, I think that's something I could do. If I met somebody and we got on very well, and they had a whole philosophy as to why they did what they did, or how their company evolved, or their whole philosophy behind their company, and we had a connection, I think then I could channel all that. That could all go in, and that is true. Every part of their company I could put into the underlayers of the painting, and only the top layer would be the statement that they want to make. It was like today, I was so tired and so stressed running around, and I went past one of the paintings in the kitchen, and I thought, I wish all it had on it was quiet. That I needed somebody to say that to me today. And so I thought to myself, if all that information had been on the painting, all the layers, all the story, but the top layer, it was literally one word. Just all quiet. And then I thought that's all it needed. But you can have the whole story of the company and everything else behind it. So today that's what I thought. As I was
because that is what art is. I mean, to create art, I think you have to be inspired.
Yes, that's true.
And but then again, artists are easily inspired because they walk out the door and they're inspired. Actually,
not every day.
No, not every day.
No. I think it's for me on the people I meet. I think that's what gets me excited or puts me into a depression. I think it's definitely one thing.
And it's lots of love that's in the painting. So actually, you that's what I said. You buy a piece of Sandra. And you're so involved and you're so committed to those pieces, and it's like actually you rather don't want to sell them because they're part of you.
Unless you decide you don't like me anymore, then you can burn it because it's made of wood.
But if so it's really something you buy, and you buy with that your commitment. It's like. You buy plants and you come every half year to water them for
something like that. Yes. Now, Sandra, well, it's lovely that you have said all those wonderful things. My head now is the size of a football. But I appreciate that, and it was really, really, really wonderful working with you, as you know. It was.
We're still doing that.
We're still sort of fiddling around. And I would just love it that I could meet a few more people on this planet that wanted to make a beautiful building, and my work fit into their concept. I think it would be that really, because that would be lovely. Now, Sandra, I really want to thank you for your time that you've given me, and to talk a little bit about our involvement and our working together, and and it was a really great experience, and I hope that there are, as I say, a few more companies out there that I can also help and work with. That would be a dream. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.